Here we go, the budget. What do we keep? I'm Mark Stewart. This is What Would Stewart Do? Now remember, this is subject to the General Assembly, which really, in theory, better reflects the will of the people. The theory has not been working, but let's at least give it a try. I have a proposed budget that knocks $4 billion off of where we were last year. Okay? And it keeps intact some things I still think can be cut down significantly. It doesn't touch Teachers Retirement Board. It doesn't touch advocacy for disability. It doesn't touch fringe benefits, big number from the comptroller's office. It doesn't touch education equity grants, those to municipalities. It doesn't do anything with Yukon Health. It doesn't do anything with University of Connecticut funding, nothing for DOT, nothing affected on Department of Administrative Services, nothing affected in the Judicial Department, nothing effective but at OPM or Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services. Okay, so here's what's left. Here's what I would fund, some of which is a cut down, not much. I would like to see, even though I don't exactly know what it is, auditors at $11 million. Now, it seems like state auditors could be done for less. $110,000 and $100,000 a piece seems like excess for looking over books a whole year round the clock. I'll keep it anyway because I don't know too much better. Here's one that I want to increase. It's $165 million spent on the community technical college system. It's an investment. The way I see this is it's going to return far more money. We should think of it as an investment, not an expense. Still keep CSU, $165 million. Chief Medical Examiner, $6 million. State Library, $10 million. DDS for community residential programs, $500 million. Workers' comp within the Department of Administrative Services, $16 million. DCF at $833 million. I'm not touching it, okay? I think it probably should be, but I don't have the expertise right now. Criminal Justice, $56 million. Community Residential Services, $502 million. Department of Corrections, $691 million. DEEP, $97 million. That's on the low side. I might want to increase it because I do believe in the state being the best protector of our environment. DMV, $67 million. We'll keep it for now. Housing, municipal, fair housing, and the insurance department, collectively $30 million. Labor department, $80 million. Breast and cervical cancer initiatives, $2 million. Emergency services, $191 million. DRS, $70 million. Disabled, this is people within the DSS department, $61 million. Keep it. Blind, $0.8 million. Domestic violence shelters, $5 million. DMHAS for emergencies, $109 million. That's on top of the other DMHAS. Veterans Affairs, I would increase as well, $23 million. Here's two more that I would increase. Statewide marketing efforts, $10 million. That should go up. Women's Business Center, $0.4 million. That should go up. Small Business Incubator, and that should go up too. Finally, keep it, well, maybe increase. Beardsley Zoo, Mystic Aquarium, Quinnebog. I think tourism is an investment as well. Let's put more money into it. Governor's Office, Judicial Department, Military, Attorney General's Office, Legislative Management. None of these are high dollar amount. Sorry, the judicial is $586 million. That's a lot. Advocacy for disabled. We also would like to keep the Comptroller's Public Defender Office. Public Defender Office. And finally, debt service. $2.6 billion and growing. What a freaking waste. This is money that doesn't do anything for us. It's retiring debt that we shouldn't have accumulated in the first place. To the extent that we have surpluses, we should be retiring more debt. All right, there's your budget. What have I whacked? Significant things that could get funded well elsewhere, probably funded better. So it doesn't mean that any programs inherently go away. This is what I'm committed to at a maximum. That's $4 billion less than it is before. People say, oh, we can't cut like that. Yeah, we can. We have to. Because this state cannot afford to go into what I'm going to call, others have called it too, a financial death spiral with more and more people leaving, people who would be helping to pay, leaving us with fewer and fewer people to pay the same load, and therefore they have to get taxed more. They're even more likely to leave the state. This is, I presume, the only state where so many people say, I'm planning to leave. Okay? I go to parking lots to do my petitioning, and every day, multiple people, I had only one day where I had 0 people say to me in the course of 2 hours, no, we're not planning to leave. I didn't have more than one day like that. It is so sad, but here's the optimism. The only thing wrong with Connecticut is its government. And government is the easiest thing to change. We can do this in 2 years. It takes a will. It might be taking a prod, and that prod should be that we had 40 years of bad governance, and we have to rectify it. I'm Mark Stewart. This is the way to rectify it. I hope you will come on board.